Hey guys, I just played a handicap game and it was relatively easy, even though I made blunders. And the big question of why, it should be so easy to beat someone at five. There's no way I can mean that because what if you're playing, AlphaGo? Okay, so it can be hard, but not against humans. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Let's take a look. I'm the Whitestones. And we're looking at what black how black is should take advantage, how he's not taking advantage, things like that. Okay. Uh, in that time, I see a long knight's move in the corner. I really want to play this move, right? Because he's suggesting he wants a extra big corner, so I want to take it away, and I get the corner. Kind of a natural idea. The problem is he's going to get a big wall to the outside, which he likes a lot. So I start by negating the wall. Okay. Now, when I play this move, this is what I'm saying, what I'm seeing. It's hard for you to attack me. So I'm heading into the 3-3, and I happen to have some help at f17. So I'm looking at that white stone as being able to survive in a large area. Okay, black comes in. We've looked at this before. C is great in the corner. Great move. Full purpose, full value. A is great for what? For attacking. If you're not going to attack, don't play A. You are losing points. Now, attacking takes skill. You might just say, I'll play C so I don't have to prove myself. B, as we know, it's a long knight's move. It's terrible in the corner. It's not much good for attack. So B, we tend to stay away from. Okay, so white says, Buster, I am going to come in big time and start messing with you. Okay. I say, go ahead. At this point, now here's where white's gaining. Black made a statement. I want to attack you. Therefore, split, give white the corner, and come after white. Or else you are losing points. Now, let's do that again. Black plays here. What's he saying? I want the corner. I don't care what you're doing. And you're still weak, by the way. They're practical, much easier to support. Now what's white going to do? There's nothing to counter. Black has the corner, basically. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Comes under. Ignoring area 1, ignoring that I can contact over 2. He made life so easy for me when he started with the attack. So I saw that happening, and I've seen it happen so many times, but it's like, be aware that you're saying something with your stones. And then go do what you said you want to do. Or just do it in one move and then go do something else in one move. I mean, something you can trust. White. Black. Oh, lovely shape for white. Boom. Black comes down, which is reasonable. He can also hane, but this is reasonable. Now, for white, I look at a move like this and I realize, I don't have a lot of eye space down there. He can later become aggressive, and I'm not exactly alive. On top of which, if I do come down and live, I'm alive now, then later on, this group does not have two eyes yet. Okay. So this white move is very basic. I'm defending, I'm taking points, I'm attacking. It's a great move. Okay. So what should black be doing here? Well, A's alive. So what's B doing? Hard to say. The C stone at this point, I've done so much work up here, and you can't kill C anyway. Even if you give you another move, it's still I just run away. So I would say there's two ideas. One, the D group is not yet settled. It's not like I can kill the next move or anything, but that would be on my mind if I'm black. I would like to do something about that. Second, this B group, the two B stones, I'm imagining this, and those two black stones look a little funny. I mean, second line for one, can they move to the left very well? No, there's a solid white group there. It's just like I'm tempted to fix those. Like, for instance, if I play here, oh, now we know exactly what those two stones are doing. They're building that area, and that area is nearly impossible for white to come into. Sure, white can play here, but I still get that area if I want it, which you might not. That's a different subject. So this comes to mind as a point of clarity, because this is just a tough, just a little confusing. And then the other move would perhaps be to play a big move, which we already have a center stone. So fourth line is growing. I mean, look at the bottom. One more move. It's enormous. And it supports the group, and it takes points. I mean, it's a great move. So one of those ideas. But Q players, mid Q players, don't see that. And I'm not sure why. Like, is it hard to see? Is it simply a perspective they're not used to? Have I simply forgotten what it's like to be a 10Q? I remember not knowing and wishing someone would show me. And then here, like, oh, I see. And then I started using that information. All of a sudden, with that information, that move makes sense. My group is now stable, and I'm doing bigger things. What exactly am I doing? Well, it's hard to tell. Am I doing center? Well, sort of. I'm doing the left, somewhat, for sure. I've clearly defended myself, and it's in a big area. Okay, that makes sense. What about this one? Oh, those two stones feel much better now. I know what I'm doing. I'm going on and on because there's this point at which the Q players are not doing this. And then something clicks in their head and they start doing it. What is that switch? So I'm hoping a chat about it will get Q players to go, oh, well, that makes sense. I can do that. I understand this move. I can do it next time. Okay. He plays here. I don't consider myself all the way alive yet, but I do now. Now, that's not a big gain because I was pretty close to being alive, but having it all the way is like, talk about freedom. I can do whatever. The other thing is, all of a sudden, his liberties are really, I mean, he's got two liberties now. Granted, I can't play this move, but it's just, I mean, maybe I'll play this move, and now he has one eye, right? I mean, it's using up your liberties like that is not a smart idea, but still, we could say that's advanced. He got a Sente play. He's establishing his group. Okay. And I think something like this is probably better, but this makes him uncomfortable. Okay, that's fine. And maybe this looks better, actually. Nice and clean. Now, let's talk about why white plays this move. Okay. If I don't play there, this looks like Sente to me. And if it is, look what he's building on the left. It's, again, using that same term, enormous. And I'm thin here. I mean, there's stuff to do. There's a gap. This whole direction seems really awkward. Secondly, if I do play this, It might not be Sente, but I'm delighted to play this move. Reaching out for the rest of the board, all of a sudden, Tari, oh, he's close to death. Now he's not dead, but there's all this Aji perks up. So this is like good for everybody. And for you white players, don't think, I don't have time for this. I need to go play a big move really quick. No, develop your position. Get prepared for the future. Go is all about the future. Okay. And I agree with Black playing there. Nice and strong. Now he can trust that. Not only can he trust that, it's really starting to resemble figuratively and really. What's the other word I'm looking for? Figuratively and really, there's another word there, like a brick wall. Like, holy cow. Huh. I don't want to go near that thing. That means if Black adds another move here, this could be deadly. He's so thick and strong there, right? I don't want to play. I better do it right now before it vanishes. Okay, so I'm in there. That's a strong stone. That's a very strong stone. I am not going to so touch the strong stone. Now, this is complex, right? Four seemingly clear paths for Black. How is any Q player? I can't make that's too many options because when I say it's too many options, if Black plays here, that means Black read out all these white moves. So with these situations, every move creates a whole bunch of other branches, which creates a whole bunch of other branches, and it's just insane. So it's not like you can just, oh, I can read this out. No. So we need to know the goal. Here's where, especially Q players, but even Don players, have a hard time. Okay. On the left, who's going to do better? Black. How come? Because there's more black stones and some of them are brick walls. Okay. Now, here's this second thing. In this area, who's going to do better? White. How come? Two white stones, one black stone. This fight isn't particularly near the brick wall. I can kill that stone easy. Oh, but he's so near the brick wall. No, he's not. I can kill that stone next move. He's dead. It's pretty powerful. How did white get such an advantage? Because it turns from global to local. Okay. So if we grasp that, now I understand. That's hard for me now. I mean, I understand. Okay, he didn't understand that. Great. But next time, get this idea that there's local fighting and global stuff. And just you're in trouble, just back off, get strong. What happened? Black stronger, white's weaker. Ooh, I remember that when I was Q. I heard that and I go, oh, that sounds powerful. Okay. He goes this way into the lion's den. Boom. He's having trouble. Now he escapes, but now I'm stronger. All of a sudden, I can't be cut. I'm thick to the outside, and Black's corner's in trouble. He has to respond immediately. Let's just look at some white perspective here. White, black, white, black. Oh my God, I don't even have an eye down there yet, right? Black can play here, and it's not even an eye. And Black got the entire corner, and I can't cut him because it's a ladder. It is terrible. Well, what would I prefer? I prefer that one. Well, that's a co, right? And I don't know. I don't feel prepared. Okay. What can you do? Looks like Sente. First of all, it's thick to the outside, making me stronger and harder to surround. Secondly, it looks like I get it for free. Ooh, a weakness. Now, should black hane or should black not hane? I think he shouldn't, but my confidence isn't too high. Let's ask, why would black hane? Because he's getting these points rather than not getting them. It's 2 points bigger. That doesn't sound too impressive so far. Oh, I'm getting more prepared to attack the A group. I'm starting to surround it. Well, how about I give you another move and then another move? I still won't be surrounded. That's not too reasonable. But, so I don't see the reason for hane. I'm not ready to say it's a bad move, but I don't yet see the reason. And the reason I don't like it for black is I just cut. Oh, you can't cut. You stone will die. Yeah. Goes to kill it. Yeah. Goes to kill it. Great. I now have 2 liberties. My Sente. Okay. Got that one for free. And in a minute, I'll get 2 more for free. Talk about a strong group. So this sacrifice did well for me. But we're in the corner. So I thought, well, I don't see any more options, so I'll start this. Okay, I simply am not going to come down. Even though it's an I now, there's got to be another option. Well, what about the ko? Now, I'm kind of switching back and forth. Thoughts I had and white principles versus what black should be doing. I know I'm switching around. And we're mainly looking at how can black win this game, the next game against me. What does he need to change? Okay. So I looked at the ko, and my question was, what am I risking? Near zero? I don't see a risk here. So I thought, well, if I can't find the risk, I'm playing the ko. Why not? So boom, boom, ko. Okay, should black play the ko? Well, ko can be really hard to read out. Really hard just to remember to ask the question, what am I risking? Now, he just jumped in there thinking, oh, ko, without knowing what it means. I think I might be tempted to play a shape move or down or something. Maybe even the hane, huh? Because if we hane and Atari and kill, double Atari. So you can actually double hane here and then have excellent shape. But anyway, he started the call. And that doesn't, you can't fault him, right? Those are hard. I learned to play Go in 1970. By 71, I had no idea what ko was. I'm like, oh my God, that's so confusing. It was hard to grasp. I mean, yeah, back and forth, gotcha. But what in actual play, I couldn't wrap my mind around. A lot of people have a hard time with Go. It's intimidating. And I'm like, I'm risking nothing. I'll just go play a big move. Okay, we're doing this. I'm not even thinking about the Go. I'm just playing big moves. Yikes. He leaves a big weakness. Now here we're starting to see his level come through. You can see there he's a 6Q. He's playing moves he can recognize. I don't know how to say this. Let's look at what he's blind to. Okay. He's not saying that white has a very nice wall here. And if white can draw a white line like this, good grief. Isn't that wonderful for white? Isn't that a huge success? Now, how do we get him to see this? Well, we could say, your two A stones up there, the A and the B, they're not really connected home. Once you give me a cut like this, they're not connected home. Danger. Okay, black to play. Can he see, my two A stones? No, he's thinking I wanna hurt white. I want to hurt white's B group. Boom, I'm hurting white's group rather than seeing both at once. And maybe that's the thing for Go players. 5Q, 10Q. It's like, how do you see both sides? How do you see the whole board? Oh, we got a whole B thing going on. Oh, we're doing a corner thing. How do you see that and the rest of the top of the board? I think that's it. If you can somehow see how one affects the other. A lot of times, I'll move like this, means white can't do that. And it's like, you're joking. No, ladder breakers, new thicknesses developed. And it's like, that blew my mind when I first came across that, some low Q level. I couldn't believe it. Affected all the way across the board. So it's a hard concept. I see this, I'm delighted. Tar, kill that, going up. Come on here. I mean, next, this is Sente to kill the corner. I'm loving this top area. Now, I played this area horribly. This whole white group died. I won big time on the game. I'm at like 50 points, but I died up here. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Here's where I should probably think about, I don't know. I connected. I'm thinking, great, got it made. I got a big top area. I'm alive. What's the problem? Well, now I'm the one not thinking. So why am I blaming him? I didn't stop to think globally here. The picture is, if he cuts, all of a sudden we see the white group on top doesn't have two eyes and it can't get out. Well, doesn't matter at the moment. Okay, but as the game proceeds, boom, he surrounds. That's part one. So it's a three-part puzzle here. Black wants to cut, surround, and have his two stones escape. He needs three things. He does number one. I go back to the Ko. Well, he gets number two in Sente and then run his group out. And I die. And I'm thinking about the Ko, I'm thinking about the top, and I'm the one that didn't see these things clearly. Okay, Atari, take, start a co-threat, and I'm still not seeing the top. I mean, check this out. If I just play here, I'm alive on top. That was my whole goal. Take the points, kill those two stones. It's big. How in the world? And here's where I finally recognize it. Oh, I can't play this because of the Atari. It's so stupid. I wasn't looking. So things are bad. Okay, I capture because it's pretty much over anyway. He goes for the kill. This is understandable. The thing to notice here, and again, this is something that he can improve on, white cannot get two eyes. So if black starts building shape, And white says, no, you can't get out of here. And he just plays this way. And he's just playing this way. He is building liberties, right? And heck, he might even live. I don't know. And then you can go back and kill something if you want to. But he just went for the kill. I go for my own kill. He adds a stone. Okay, now he's passing. There's just no excuse anymore. Well, the excuse is he can't see that situation clearly. Okay. But dang, I wish we didn't have to pass, If you can see that white's completely surrounded and doesn't have two eyes, why don't you, gain liberties? Okay, Tari. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. He passed 2 passes in a row. I win by 50 points. Few players don't quite grasp how big a free move is. I mean, I won by 50 points. Now, there's other mistakes, but 2 moves in a row. Please, I'm so glad my group died. I could have saved it. I'm so glad it didn't. I didn't, because I got to play away that many times. So, boom. So that's actually 3 moves away. I played, he took. He passed the second time, boom, which gives me that move. So 3 moves. And okay, we'll just do that. And now look at that. I'm completely surrounded. Don't have 2 eyes. And I'll play basically a gote move. Now it's Sente because he can connect under now. So it's not, but give me a break. That's just gote. I can go do anything I want now. What I did was stop him from connecting under as I threatened to come in. His big Moyo there. He's like, I can't let that happen. Great. Then I kill your corner. And we just do a straightforward death here. That's the L group. You should know that, right? This is one of the basic shapes, the L group. And doesn't matter who plays first, it is dead. That's the James Davis. He wrote half a dozen books, maybe more after that, but fundamental beginner books. In Life and Death beginner book. The L group, the J group, the Carpenter square. These are just basic shapes. That's 90% of what I know about life and death. It's just his book. Oh, the L group, I know that one. L plus 1, L plus 2. J group. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so he's dead. But I'm cut. Right? There's some cutting going on here. I'm cut. Okay, so what do? I save as I threaten to come in his area. He fixes. I feel like there's a lot of, I'm still not strong, so I get stronger. Get strong. Oh, but it's not that big. Prepare, get strong. Okay. This seemed right. I think if I don't play here, he lives in here easily. No, I'm assuming you always play, you don't play like, oh, he's only this, I'll trick him. No. Play what you think is the best move. You're playing 9-Don Pro. That's the assumption. But that means I'm going to lose. Exactly. That you have no right to win. He has 4 stones on the board. So I thought this was the next best move. He comes in, surround him. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. Death. Okay. Only thing now is make sure he's surrounded. But already I've gotten a lot of profit on the right and the left. He comes out. And perhaps I should surround here. Yeah. This was my plan. But when the move came, I go, oh, I'm going to get cut. And I didn't even read it out or anything. So I should play here. But I defended. Uh-oh, now he gets out. surround. Got to save here so he doesn't kill. Boom, boom, uh-oh. Try to surround. Sorry. Boom. And yikes. If I cut, I die. Is that true? Sorry. What is it, a ladder? I didn't read this. If it works, I could have killed him, I think. Uh-oh. No ladder. I could cut him. Didn't cross my mind. I thought, oh, it doesn't work, but it does. Man, I made some serious mistakes. So I come up, and now he is out, and I start the Yaji. He doesn't handle it well. I get some more free moves. This was kind of a detail that I thought was important. And then I start coming in, which attacks his center little area. Mark it. The A stones, and threatens to start coming in at B. So a really nice double purpose move. Get used to those. Figure out your main goal and then try to add something. Well, oh, I don't like that Atari next. He starts coming in, and now he's behind enemy lines, but he goes this way. He doesn't have a lot of choice. He has to kind of give it up. And so white's way ahead. So hopefully you'll see what black needed to know to take advantage of his handicap stones, right? Should be an easy win. 4 stones, easy win. I apologize. I say easy win. It's not easy. It's a huge advantage. And hopefully we've been looking at some things where it's like, I think I can take advantage of it. I think I know how to bother white more. If I stay on task, make my original goal meaningful and follow through on it, then I think you'll do better. Okay, hope it was helpful. And if you get a chance, on the list of games in YouTube, I played Crazy Stone at 5 Dawn, where I took 3 stones. Now, I know that sounds stupid. I'm supposed to win easily. But I detailed the thinking. I thought it was great, personally. I'm sorry. I thought it was great. Next, I played the 9 Dawn bot. And I don't know if you know this, but they're nasty. Nasty. Now, I played it at 6 stones. So again, I should win comfortably. But any slip, game over. They'll mess you up. But I detailed the thinking, which I thought it went really well. So take a look at those. I thought they were very useful. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.